Hey, what's up, man? It's your boy Jay, aka J Bay's World of TikTok. You know what the motto is. If they UFCing, we parlaying. As you can see, I ain't got the champ chain on this week. Unfortunately, the 3-0 KO streak came to an end. Unfortunately, Kai Asakura, I hope they cut him from the UFC. With all the hype he came in there with, he done lost 2 straight fights, got submitted, came out throwing bombs. I thought he had a shot, and then he went out like he went out like a bitch, bro. I'm just gonna call it what it is. So anyway, the streak's over, but we gonna get back to it. We gonna get back to it because this is what we do, man. And like I said, we got UFC coming up this weekend. It's over there in China. I think it's at where is it at, bro? It's at Shanghai. So yeah, it's gonna be at 4 a.m. in the morning, like Saturday morning, Friday night, Saturday morning. So the main event will probably be coming on around like noon, bro. So that's gonna be crazy. I got a few picks for that. We also got college football week 0 coming up. It's one main game. You got Iowa State versus Kansas State over there on the other side of the pond. I got my pick for y'all on that as well. So let's get to it, man. I put together a little parlay. I just want you to know over here at this UFC that we got going on, bro, it's gonna be a lot of favorites. It's a lot of favorites. This should be a knockout fest, bro. Like even the KOs on this card are at like minus 225. It's really just supposed to be a knockout fest, bro. A knockout party. People going to sleep and taking naps. But let's get into it. I put together a little parlay. I got an underdog of the week going this week. This is one of the closer fights. I can't pronounce some of these guys across the pond's name. I'm not even going to try to. I'm going to talk about the fighter I picked, and we're going to leave it at that. Gage Young. He is a in-your-face type of fighter, bro. I think this fight is going to be close, but I think he's going to do too much work. He's going to apply so much pressure that the other dude is just going to kind of wear down over time. So long as he don't get caught with nothing, this is an easy win. So I'm taking Gage Young on my first leg. Second one, we got Aljamain Sterling versus Brian Ortega, bro. Brian Ortega has been on a free fall, bro. Now, before you even watch the fight, let's just be honest, it's going to be a snooze fest. These dudes ain't strikers, bro. They both grapplers. They're going to be out there just grappling. So basically, they're going to be on the ground hugging. If you don't know, Aljamain Sterling was a champion before. He's the guy who lost to, what's my man's name? He lost to, I can't think of his name. Shane O'Malley, yeah, and then didn't get a rematch, so he ended up going up in weight. And since he's been at this new weight class, he's looked pretty much unstoppable, bro. He's gonna shoot a takedown, he's gonna control you, he's gonna win the scrambles. This should be easy work, bro. But if you're looking for an action-packed fight, don't watch this. Aljamain, that's why he's a heavy favorite. After this, he should be getting closer to a championship type of fight. Next up, we got we got Yang over Johnny Walker. Johnny Walker's chin is done, bro. I'm just going to be real with you. His chin is done. He's going to go in there and probably get his head knocked off. I know you guys are like, why don't you make it KO of the week? Last time I looked, I think the odds of a knockout for Min Yang was, I want to say minus 220. It was something crazy, bro. So it's nothing to talk about. He should be able to get him out of there. If it goes past 2 rounds, I will be surprised. Johnny Walker has been slipping. They're feeding this to this man, or they're feeding him to Yang in his hometown. You know how they kind of do. Like, this is the main event. They feeding him some food. I expect him to eat lunch and maybe knock Johnny Walker into the 3rd row, bro. It's gonna be ugly. He's going to sleep. We'll be laughing. If you wake up at 8 a.m. and you turn on ESPN or whatever, you might see a dude get knocked out on Saturday morning. Next up, we got I don't want to butcher his name. His name is Naraji, bro. This is another knockout, bro. I looked at the odds for this. His knockout for this fight is like minus 170, bro. He is going to put this man to sleep, bro. It's not even going to be close. This is another one. I expect it to go a round and a half. If you're really trying to double your money, I would take the under the round and a half. I expect him to get him up out of there early. Nothing to talk about, bro. People, like I told you, over there in China is going to be a KO fest, bro. Let's go to the last one. We got Rong Zhu over Austin Hubbard. This is another knockout. And if you, and I'm trying to say this as politically correct as I can, They are setting up hometown fighters over there. That's why this card is at 4 a.m. It starts at 4 a.m. on their time, on their sleep, to get, China more into it, because they got big fans over there that are big in the USC, to the UFC. So they're showcasing their talent and they're feeding these dudes knockouts. So I expect Zoo to, knock this dude out, bro. He might not go to the third row, but I expect him to be sleeping in the first row. These knockouts are the type of knockouts I don't think it's going to be finishes, bro. I think people are going to be knocked out, like smelling sauce, sleeping on their back, rolling over, locked up. Like, it's going to be ugly, bro. So that's a nice little 5-legger, man. I caught it on Fanatics. I was able to add a little bonus to it. It's plus 520 odds. I got one underdog that I like, and this is going to be my underdog of the week. I know we were doing KOs of the week. I'm starting something else. This is an underdog of the week. You may see me go back and forth. I might do an underdog. Next week it may be a KO. It's something that I like. I got Kevin Borjas over Madergi. Yeah. And the reason I'm taking this, man, this is a 50-50 fight. If you ever watch Kevin Borjas fight, he's a good striker. He's gonna stay in the pocket. He's not gonna run. He got dog in him. It's a 50-50 fight. Anytime it's a 50-50 fight, I'm taking the plus money, bro, instead of taking Madergi at like minus 170. Give me Borjas. I think he gets it done by decision. I think he goes to the scorecards. I expect him to piece him up, but I don't think he can get him up out of there. I think it's going to be a striking match, and I like Kevin Borjas 2-1. So that's my underdog of the week. The parlay we put on there, he's showing his plus 420. I found it on Fanatics. If you can find the booster and you put that parlay in there, you can get it at 520, bro. So again, it should be a fun UFC card if you're up that early. Like I said, it's gonna be Friday night, Saturday morning. I work on Saturday. I'm gonna try to get up and watch it. I'm not making no guarantees, bro. I might just watch the main card, and that start I think at 6 or 7, man. So that's where I'm at. Also, I got a bonus pick for you guys. We got weekend 0 starting. We got Kansas State against Iowa State. If you've been doing research, Iowa State has had their way with Kansas State. But this ain't the same Iowa State. Yeah, they got the quarterback coming back, but he lost his top 2 receivers. I mean, these are like professional wide receivers, bro. Iowa State's going to have a good defense. But you know what? This is the year Kansas gets it done. I'm taking Kansas minus the 3 points. I know they're over at the Pond, neutral field. They have a star, a college football star, Avery Johnson, bro. He can run. He's not a very accurate passer, but as I was talking to CEO earlier today, he's only going to have to throw out a play action. They're not going to have him back there in the shotgun, having to throw it around like he Cade Kupnick or any of these guys. He's just going to have to throw here and there. And their defense, Iowa State's defense, is going to have to stop the run, bro. They're going to have 8 in the box because he's a dynamic runner. And then I forgot the running back that transferred over there from Colorado. He had 1,000 yards last year. He's back. It's going to be a lot. So they're going to have to focus on stopping the run. I expect the wide receivers to get open. I like Kansas State 24-20. So give me the 3 point, or I'll take a minus the 3 points. But let's get this week going, man. I got to get back on track. I just knew I was going to come up here and be like, I'm 4-0 with the KOs. Now we got to start a new streak. We got Kevin Borjas, man. What is it? Plus 140? 140? No, it's plus 150. We got him for the knockout. Let's go. You know how we do. I'm going to have the champ chain on. I'm going to have the Burberry sunglasses. We getting back to form. So do me a favor. Ride with me, or you riding against me? Are you tailing or bailing? Pause. Either way, let's get together, get this money, and I'll see you at the counter. Beats, Rhymes, and Parlays. Check us out on YouTube and follow me on TikTok at JBaysWorld. Peace, everybody.